Hey y'all, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a local development environment for building Shopify themes. I'm going to use the Shopify CLI to go ahead and clone a new theme project. That'll be Dawn. I'm going to make a few changes, push those changes up to one of my stores, and finally publish my theme. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Gadgets Developer Discord. I'm always happy to answer. Let's get started. Let's get started setting up our local development environment for Shopify themes. I am just going to be largely following Shopify's own documentation for this video. I will include a link to this page in the video description. It also links off to a lot of other theme-related documentation, so it's a good starting point. I'm going to start with the requirements section. So depending on what operating system you're using to build your themes, you do have different installation requirements. I'm on a Mac, so I was just able to run 2 homebrew commands and everything I needed was installed for me. If you're on Windows or Linux, there are slightly different requirements and installation steps. They're all listed here, so I'll let you go through those yourself. The step 1 of the actual instructions is just installing the Shopify CLI project. Like I mentioned, I ran these 2 homebrew commands and everything was taken care of for me. If you're on Windows or Linux, you have to go ahead and use npm to install the Shopify CLI and Shopify theme packages globally. Now, if I just flip over to command line, I can just run Shopify. This is my CLI tool that I've installed. I can see that there is a theme topic. So if I run Shopify theme, I can see there are a whole bunch of commands related to themes that I can go ahead and run. And I'm going to use some of these commands to go ahead and set up my development environment. The first command I'm going to use, and what is recommended as part of step 2 here, is running Shopify theme init. So because I don't have a Git repository with a theme that I want to clone, running init the first time will just do a clone of Shopify's standard Dawn theme. That's okay for me. That's what I want. I'm already in a themes directory that I created myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and run this command, Shopify theme init. It's going to ask me to name my theme. This will be the name of the folder. I'll just call this Riley's Cool Theme. And this is going to go ahead and clone Shopify's Dawn theme. Now, there is a separate flag you can use if you want to point to an existing Git repository and pull down some other theme. So that is an option. So now I can go ahead, change directories into Riley's Cool Theme. I see I do have my theme files. If I go ahead and open Visual Studio, I can see I have my theme files available here, assets, sections, snippets, templates, etc. So that's great. I've got all my theme code on my local computer now. All I need to do is, if I go to step 3 here, I can just call Shopify theme dev, and I'm going to be able to pass in a store as well. So because this is a new theme, it's not pointing to a particular store yet. So I've got a development store I want to build my theme on. It is called theme block testing. So I'm going to go ahead and run Shopify theme dev, and I'll pass in a store. And I just want to pass in the name of my store. So that'll be theme block testing here. And press return. So that's fantastic. It's going to go ahead and sync my theme. This is just going to take a little bit of time here. It's actually moving pretty quickly. Once this gets to 100, I will preview my theme on my local host. Come on, I believe in you. 100%, fantastic. And then it's going to go ahead and list all of the synced assets. I'm going to go ahead, just stay here, preview my theme. If you encounter this password page, you cannot log in as the store owner, at least I haven't been able to. That just brings me to my store admin. I actually need to enter my store password. If you don't know what your store password is, you can just go into your admin, click online store and preferences, and then your store password will be available here I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, paste it in here, and press enter. And now this, you can see it is local. This is my theme. This is the code that I downloaded onto my local machine. So if I go over into VS Code, it does have hot module reloading. So for example, if I open section banner, section image banner.css, and if I want to go ahead and make a change, we'll go banner _box. So if I want to go ahead and change the color of the heading, maybe, let's go ahead and find. There we go, heading. Let's go ahead and just go color red. So I'll save that change, flip over, I can see that my text color has now changed to red. I can also go ahead and modify any of my liquid files. So if I go to image banner.liquid and I am searching for block.settings.heading right here, I can go ahead, say like, hey, Riley. So Riley is now available here next to image banner, which is the actual setting being passed in from the admin config. So speaking of optional settings, so this is great. This is hot module reloading. This allows me to actually build my theme. I can also test out any settings that would be set through the theme editor. So I'm going to go ahead, click this second link that was provided to me in the CLI. This opens my theme in the editor here. You can see it is a development theme right now. So I can go ahead, Riley image banner. I can go ahead, Riley is neat. And I can go ahead and save that. So now I have gone ahead, I have modified my setting and my theme, and I have changed my CSS color. So that just shows you how you can kind of modify and test out different options and develop your theme. The other link available in the CLI is sharing your theme preview. So you can actually go ahead, open this up, and this just shares a preview version of your theme with someone else. You can go ahead and close that preview, and the changes are rolled back. This is the live theme that's actually on my store right now. So that's what it rolls back to. I'll just go ahead and close that for now. So this is great. I'm happy with these changes. I have added my name and changed a color to red. So I'm going to go ahead and actually push my theme to my store. I'm going to go ahead and pop open a new tab here, and I can just go Shopify theme push, and I'm going to go unpublished. And what this will do is allow me to give my theme a name and actually create a new theme that I can set in my Shopify admin. So I'll call this Riley's Cool Theme, not Dawn, I swear. Not really too sure why I put hyphens between Riley's Cool Theme, but that is a-okay. So what this will actually do is push all of my theme code from my local instance up to my shop. And once this is done being pushed, I will be able to check it out in my store admin. Perfect. So my theme was pushed successfully. So now if I go back to my admin and click on themes, I can see Riley's Cool Theme is now available here. I can go ahead and customize this theme, or I can go ahead and publish it and make it my live theme. I can also publish my theme from my terminal here. So if I want to go ahead and go Shopify theme publish, I can go ahead, select Riley's Cool Theme, and I will make this the new live theme. It is now live, so if I actually go to my store, I can see Riley's Cool Theme is now the live theme on my store. If I want to push a live update to this theme, I can always go back to my code. Let's say I want to change red to pink. I'm in more of a pink mood now. I can go ahead and run Shopify theme push. Don't need that unpublished flag anymore. I can push to Riley's Cool Theme. I do want to push to my live theme. That'll push up these changes. And now if I go ahead and check out my store, refresh this page, I see that it is now a pale pink color being shown on my store. So that was just a very quick way to set up your local development environment using the Shopify CLI when you're building Shopify themes. If you have any questions about theme development in particular, Shopify has a ton of other documentation. There's lots of other great video resources that are available if you want to really dive in and start building custom themes. If you have any questions about any of the steps in this video, feel free to leave a comment or go ahead and join Gadgets Developer Discord. I have left the link in the video description, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Until next time, cheers.